Hello everybody, happy morning. I hope everybody can hear me out or you can see the screen also. Just text me in the group, Zoom group, so I can understand. Happy evening everybody. Can you hear me out everybody? Can you tell me yes? Or you can see the screen, both, and. So yes, Harshini, wonderful Harshini, Sonali, great, welcome back. Shreya, welcome back. Neha, welcome back after 2 days. Okay, and topic for today, that is, you can see on screen, that is clocks and calendars. Then quiz questions, then cubes, then quiz questions, and then that's all. We'll wind up. So today I'll try to finish it before 5:10, right? Hardly I can take 5 minutes more because I'm waiting 2 minutes more for the other participants to join. Once they join, we'll start the session in 2 minutes. Right. Ananya, Pushkar, Azmi, Fatima, I hope you were there. Chaitanya, Dhanush, Harshini, Hussein, Madhuri Sharma, Neha, Nidhi MS, Nikhil, right, Priyanka, Raghavendra, Rahul. Oh, same name, Rahul T. Pritika, Ronak, Niranjan, Pavan, Priyanka, Sashank, Raghavendra, all these people, Ronak, Sanjana, MN, Sharanya, Shivam. I hope everybody alive, or you have a notebook, pen with you, or not lying down or sitting on a sofa and watching TV at the same time you are looking at the screen. So I hope you are alive. Alive means you are completely alive into the session. That's this session. Shivam is there. I hope Shivam you are alive. Lakshman, Shreya, Srijit, Sindhuja, Sonali, Srinivasan, Sufia, Surya, Sushmita M, Sushmita, yes, and Surya is there, Suvarsha is there, Varshini is there, Apurva, great, right, Dharini. I hope everybody can see the screen and everybody can hear me out. So we'll start the session without wasting time. So 1 more minute I can wait. So we'll start the session exactly at 5 minutes past 5. Yes, here we go. As of now, there are 45 participants. We'll start the session now. And having said that, so 2 topics today. One is clocks and calendars, and the other topic is the cubes. And of course, we'll try from the scratch. Now, as a beginner, always I tell in the class, I do not know how many of you are very intelligent, how many of you are beginner. I do not have any idea. So of course, the safe idea is I can go from the beginner, as a beginner, from the scratch about the clocks, about the calendars, the complete concept, and what are the questions you may expect in the placement drive, right? This is the main focus of the session today. So let's start it. So the first slide, that is called the clock. You can see the clock on your screen. I hope everybody can see the clock. Yes or no? Right. What is the meaning of this? Now, why did I do all? I said draw this to clock, and I wrote this one just to reduce the time consumption, right, while explaining it. So of course, in clock there are 2 hands, basically 3 hands. One is second, minute, and hour, right? So 2 hands, but I'm talking about only this one, the hour hand, right? The hour hand and minute hand. I'll talk about this. So hour and minute hand is already given here. Look at this. Can I say that our hand completes 1 round? 1 round means what? Start from the 12 and again start from 12 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, clockwise direction. It completes one round in 12 hours, right? So in 1 hour, you can see that here, you can in 1 hour, 30 degree. So 12 hours, it covers 360 degree. Of course, complete one round, you can see the round 360 degree. So in one round, it covers 30 degree. Very, very simple, right? So remember this point, in one round, the hour hand covers 30 degree. It means that the hour hand goes from 12 to 1. It means that 30 degree, isn't it? Very, very simple. Now, what about the minute hand? Minute hand covers complete round. It means the minute hand covers 360 degree in 60 minutes. It means in 1 hour. So in 1 minute, it covers 6 degree, right? And what about the hour hand in 1 minute? Hour hand in 1 minute, it covers half degree. Why is that? Because in 1 hour, it covers 30 degree. I can say also 60 minutes, 30 degree. So 1 minute, it covers half degree. Remember, the hour hand covers half degree in 1 minute. Minute hand covers 6 degree in 1 minute, right? So that's why minute hand runs faster. Of course, we know that. The moment minute hand runs, the completes one round, it means 360 degree. At the same time, in that time, the hour hand covers only 30 degree. Deflects from 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3. After every one round of the minute hand, the hour hand deflects 30 degree. Remember this point, right? So we'll try one question based on this. Then we'll try to understand what is the answer. So in this clock, look at this clock, the first clock. So what is the timing? That time shows here. Time shows that 20 minutes past 2, right? 20 minutes past 2. Remember this 20 minutes past 2. We write this way, no? 20 minutes past 2. Sometimes you get the question like this way. Find the angle between the two hands when the clock shows the time 20 minutes past 2. So you should understand the language of this topic, right? 20 minutes past 2. I want to find out the angle. It means angle, you can see that angle already got the angle at this 50 degree in this. But how to find out the angle, we should understand. Let's say the reference point, the time is 12 o'clock. I'm assuming. I take the green. I like the green ink. So green is better. Okay. Let's say the time is 12 o'clock now, right? So of course the minute hand covers from here to here, isn't it? And the hour hand covers from here to here. That's all. That's all. So I should find out this one. So can I say that the minute hand covered, it covered where 20 minutes covered minute hands. So remember the minute hand covers 6 degree in 1 minute, right? 6 degree in 1 minute. In 20 minutes, can I say to 20 into 6, right? This is the angle covered by minute hand. Very, very simple. Minute hand. Now, I should subtract the angle covered by hour hand, isn't it? Hour hand. So angle covered by hour hand, where to where? 12 to 2, basically, right? 12 to 2. And small deflection also, no? 12 to 2, 12 to 2 and small deflection because of the 20 minutes, right? So first we'll find out 12 to 2. So the hour hand covers 30 degree in 1 hour. So in 2 hours, so 2 into 30 degree. Remember this is up to here to here, exactly up to this point, right? Of course here to here. But remember the hour end is at this point. It means that extra deflection. How? Because of what? The hour hand, minute hand. So in 1 minute it covers half degree. So in 20 minutes it will cover, so 20 into half degree. If you see that very carefully, right? So that's all. That's all. This is the angle covered by this all together. Angle covered by our hand from where to where? From 12 to here, right? 12 to here. Angle covered by our hand and angle covered by angle covered by our hand here to here and minute here to here. right? So find out this angle, very, very simple. So just subtract it, we'll get the answer 120 degree minus. Can you get me the answer, anybody? How much you're getting the answer? Rekha. So this is 60, 60 plus 10. How much you get? 70. So 120 degree minus 70. So what should be the answer? The answer must be 50 degree. Right? So angle between the two hands must be 50 degree. Of course, friends, trust me, of course, we will also derive the formula. Of course, this I am telling you the concept first. After the concept, we will use a trick. First concept, then the trick. Of course, then we can feel the confident. Now we'll go for this question now. Remember, in this question, the minute hands, right, leads the hour hand in clockwise. Right? In this question, I write here, minute hand leads the hour hand. Right? But look at here, in this case, the hour hand leads the minute hand. Right? Hour hand leads the minute in clockwise. So what I'll do, I'll first find out the angle covered. Let's say this is the initial point is here. The time is 12 o'clock. So the clock starts ticking. So I'll find out the angle covered by hour hand first, here to here. Right, here to here first, I'll find out. And then I'll find out angle covered by minute hand here to here. I'll subtract, I'll get this angle. Isn't it? Very, very simple. So angle covered by hour hand first. So how many hours? 5 hours. From 12 to 5 hours. So our hand covers 30 degree in 1 hour, in 5 hours. So 30 degree into 5. Right? But remember, the hour hand is not exactly at 5. It's here. Is here. So a small deflection because of the minutes. If the clock shows exactly at 5, it means no problem, 150 degree. But remember, the hour hand is here. Deflection is small deflection because of the 15 minutes, right? Because time is here 5:15. Because of 15 minutes, of course, the hour hand deflects slightly. So you have to add that one also. So in 1 minute, half degree. In 15 minutes, 15 into half degree. Right? This is the angle covered by hour hand. From where to where? From 12 to 5. Not 5 only, deflection, also small deflection also, minus angle covered by minute hand. How many minutes? 15 minutes. So minute hand covered 6 degree in 1 minute. So 15 minutes, how many degrees? Just into 6. That's all. Of course, we'll get the answer. How much will get the answer? 150. Right? So you will get the answer here 150. 150 plus. Can you anybody tell the answer, complete answer? Wonderful, Niranjan. Plus 40, how much will get? 7.5. Just minus how much? 90 degree. I will get the answer. Very, very simple. I hope you would have got the answer, everybody. Can you get, anybody can reply? Niranjan got the answer 67.5 degree. Can you check, everybody? Of course, very simple. 157.5. Right, 157.5 minus is there 90 degree. No, I hope. Of course, we'll get the answer. Niranjan, you were right. Priyanka, right. So, of course, 67.5 degree is the answer. But remember, friends, we should not use what is called the complete calculation, no, in the exam hall. We should not do that. So we'll try to understand, can we derive the trick out of here? We'll try this. Let's watch out very carefully. Look at everybody. Look at this one now. I'm just driving a trick here. 30 degree, this one, 30 degree. I'll take the other ink just to find out. Okay. The 30 degree, this one, and the half degree, this one, and the 6 degree will be always constant. Yes or no? Will be always constant. Will never change. What will change? Will change the hour. This is the hour, right? This is the minute. This is the minute. And this is also the minute. Can I say that? Can I derive from here the formula 30H? Right? 30h from here. From here, I will take common m, minus m common. Minus m, take common. What I'll get? I'll get first half, how much? 6 degree? Right, 6 degree. What about here? Plus, and it should be minus here, minus half. I hope you understood. I just took from the first term is here, 30h. And from these two terms, I took minus m common. And this I equated 6 minus 1 by 2. So 30, can you see that the formula must be 30h minus 11 by 2 m. That's all. I'll find out the angle, right? So what should be? So look at this angle, finding the angle, just plug in the formula, we'll get the answer directly. 30 into 5. 5 how much? H how much given? 5 given. 5. Minus 11 by 2 into m. M how much given? 15. I'll get the answer directly. 67.5 degree. So not required of using this, just I told you the concept. How will we find? Right? Look at here also. What happens in this case? Right? First I found the minute here, right? So what should be in this case? Just vice versa. 11 by 2 m minus 30h, nothing else, right? Nothing else. Just opposite, because what happens? Because in the first case, in the first watch, the minute hand leads the hour hand. Of course, I'll get the formula. If you derive it for the formula, I'll get 11 by 2m minus 30h. Second watch, the hour hand leads the minute hand. So I will get the formula 30h minus 11 by 2m. So can I say that, what is the meaning of this? It means that this is not the subtraction, it's the difference, right? So angle is equal to 30h difference 11 by 2m. That's all. What is h here? Hour. What is m here? Minutes. Just given the time, just try, just plug in the value of h, plug in the value of m and find the difference. I will get the answer. Right? Wonderful. So now we'll try, everybody friends, we'll try now the other questions. I hope you would have understood, you got the idea. How do we find the formula, right? And also you would have got the idea in 12 hours what happened. The hour hand covers 360 degree. In 1 hour it covers 30 degree. In 1 minute it covers half degree, right? The minute hand covers the complete round, it means 360 degree. In 60 minutes, it means 1 minute 6 degree. And that's why I derived the formula out of this. So 30h difference 11 by 2m, right? But remember, moving forward, we'll go for the next level of question, different type of problem. So when should I use this formula? And when should I use this formula? I should know that. So whenever the minute hand leads the hour hand, right? So I should use 11 by 2m minus 30h. Whenever hour hand leads the minute hand, it means I should use 30h minus 11 by 2m. The first clock, minute hand leads in clockwise. In the second clock, hour hand leads the minute hand. We'll go for the next one, friends. Now, then you will understand completely. Here we go. The number 1. Tell me the answer for this. What is the answer? First. 7. Find the angle between the two hands of the clock when it shows 20 minutes past 7. It means that, friend, can I say that 7:20? It means where could be the minute hand? Wonderful. It could be at 4 minute hand. Where could be the hour hand? Hour could be at not 7, more than 7, right? Slightly more than 7. This is the angle. So of course I know the formula. I can use 30h minus 11 by 2m, because our hand leads here, isn't it? Everybody, I hope you understood what I'm saying. In this question, our hand leads the minute hand, right? So just plug in the h 7, right? Wonderful, everybody. Harshini, Neha, Suvarsha, Priyanka, Lakshman got the right answer. 11 by 2m, 11 by 2 into 20. So it means that, can I say that 210 degree minus how many times? 10 times 110 degree. So I will get answer must be 100 degree. So I mean the concept is, of course, I'm finding basically the angle covered by hour hand from here to here minus angle covered by minute hand here to here. The reference point is 12. This is the concept basically. So don't use always that is the concept. The background work. So if you know that formula 30h minus 11 by 2m, you'll get the answer. No problem. Very nice. We'll go with the next one, Prakriti. Here we go for the next question number 2. Tell me. This is a different type of problem, right? Different type of problem. At what time do the hands of the clock meet between 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock? And anyway, I want to get one more question from your side. Can you tell me what is the answer for this? 7:30. Tell the answer for this fast, everybody. What is the angle? Angle at this time between the two hands. I'm waiting for your reply, everybody. Dilip, Niranjan for 55, 45, wonderful, great. Rekha 45, Sonali 45, wonderful, very simple. 7:30, which hand's leading? Our hand. So 30h minus 11 by 2m. Sharanya, Niranjan, Harshini, Bhavana, all good, right answer. So very simple, I get 210 degree minus 11 into 15, isn't it? So 210 degree minus, so how much you get? 165 degree. Of course, I'll get the answer 45. I get 45, is it? This is 5, this is okay, 4. I get 45 or something. Everybody, check it once. Right, Lakshman, great. Chalo, once again, tell me the answer for this, everybody now. Let's say the time shows, the clock shows the time exactly 5:10. Tell me fast, what is the answer? 5:10. What is the angle? Fast. Oh, Srinivas got the answer, 95. Wonderful. So Srinivas would have got this way. 5:10 means, of course, I get how many? 30 into 5, 150. 150 degree minus 11 by 2. It means 55. Great. 95 degree. Wonderful. Neha, Priyanka, Prakriti, Harshini, Priyanka. Just I am using the formula, friends. Nothing else. Just as a beginner, I am solving it. Nothing else. No rocket science. Right? Okay. Now we'll try the next type of problem. Now I understood you can solve it. Yeah, here we go. The question reads as at what time do the hands of the clock meet between 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock? Right? When do they meet? It means that the minute hand, hour hand coincide. It means that the minute and hour hand should make 0 degree. Niranjan, I need the exact answer because I have not given options. But remember, the options given also the seconds. You will get the options in terms of seconds also, Niranjan. So be careful. You should not say approximately 38 minutes 7 past 7. I need the also seconds. At what time? It means that the minute and hour hand will coincide, right? Make 0 degree. Very simple. 0 degree. So theta is equal to, I can use the formula 30h minus 11 by 2m. No problem. What is theta here? 0 degree. 30h. What is h? So of course the any clock moves in clockwise direction. The hands of the clock move in clockwise direction. So I'll take the first 7. So 30 into, I'll plug in the value of h is equal to 7. I'll plug in. Right? Minus 11 by 2m. Wonderful. Few people got the answer. Niranjan and Ronak. Let's check it out. Ronak is right or wrong. I do not have any idea right or wrong. So I don't have the answers. I kept now. So you look at this 210, right? Can I say 210 degree is equal to 11 by 2m? No problem. Can I say that m is equal to 420? Cross multiply 420 divided by 11. Now this is the minute, right? And trust me, many beginners make error here. So I'll tell you what is the error we make. Look at very carefully, friends, the first example only. So because I have taken each type of problem only 1 and 2 examples, not more than that. So be careful and look at the trick and strategy, how I am solving it. And many beginners make an error. That's why I am telling here. Let's say I'm dividing this one as a beginner. Let's say I'm dividing 11, 420 divided by 11. So how many times I'll get here? I'll get 4 times. So sorry, 3 times 33. So 12 minus 3, 9. Right? This is 0. Now, how many times? 8 times 38. Sorry, 88. Right? I'll get 10 minus 2, 8, 2, and this, right? Now, can I write this way, friends? I mean, look at everybody. Can I write 38 2 by 11? Right? I can write 38 2 by 11. Now, what is 38? 38 is a minute, right? 38 is a minute. What is 2 by 11? Can I tell anybody what is 2 by 11? 38 is a minute. That's true, right? 38 is a minute. What is 2 by 11? 2 by 11 is a minute. Seconds. Niranjan, this is the clean bold, right? The Rekha, Niranjan, Srinivas. It's not the minute. It's not the second. Dhanush, right, Dhanush? It's the minute in terms of fraction, right? 2 by 11 is also a minute in terms of fraction, right? I repeat once again. 2 by 11 is also a minute in terms of fraction. If I want to convert into seconds, what I'll do? I'll convert 2 by 11 into 60. I'll multiply by 60 to become seconds, right? So 120 divided by, again I can divide 120, 11, how many times? 1 time, that is 11. Wonderful, Harshini, 1, 0, right? So will I get 1, 0 again? Of course, I'll get this, that is again 1. Harshini, can you check it once again? Approximately you will get it, no? That is there. Approximately will get it. Right. So what should be the answer for me? What is the answer? The answer must be 7 hours. Right? 7 hours. And how many minutes? 38 minutes. How many seconds? So if you divide 120 by 11, 11 times 1 time, that is 0. Right? So 0.9. So I can say 11, no? 11 minutes. That should be the correct option. Option is given. Trust me, everybody. Yes, my dear. Nikhil, trust me, everybody. 0.9 means what? 11. I can say 11. So you will get the option in this topic, even the seconds difference, 10 seconds difference, right? The option, you might get the option 7 hours, 38 minutes, 25 seconds, right? 7 hours, 37 minutes, 11 seconds. So that should be very careful while finding it. So this is the only one point I wanted to mention it. 2 by 11 is also a minute in terms of fraction. So I converted into seconds, just multiply by 60 and try again and find out what is the number of seconds. Got it. That's all. Now we'll go for the next one. Try now, next one. Number 3. Yeah. Again, the same question. So try, I given one more question just to practice. Bhavna, without the formula, that no, of course you can do that. See, basically what we'll do, we'll look at the watch, right? Or of course 30 second, 30 degree, 30 degree, 30 degree, we will count. The formula says the same thing, right? This formula makes the life easier for us to crack it, right? You can also find manually, no problem, because every hour the difference is 30 degree. You can find out manually also, no problem. But I will suggest you use the trick, use this one, the formula. Right? Anybody? At what time, minutes of between 3 and 4 o'clock, both the needles will coincide each other? Wonderful. So Ronak, Rahul, Sharanya, Dharini, exact answer. Are you not copying, right? Rekha got the same answer. I hope you're not copying. So the next time I will keep the text message private, so nobody can see that. Okay. Priyanka got the same, Niranjan got the same. Great one. Anyway, I'll try it. So 0 degree, 0 degree, of course. 30H. So I'll plug in 30 into 3. The first one, right? The first time there is 3. Minus 11 by 2m. M I do not know. So will I get m is equal to how much I'll get? So 90, 180, 180 divided by 11. No problem as of now. I'll get the m value. Right? Now, of course, as a beginner, I'm solving again. Everybody look at this, everybody. All the people, 11 divide 180. How many times, friends? 1 time. So 11, right? So 8 minus 1 becomes 7. This is 0. So I can put, so how many times will go? It goes in 6 times, isn't it? Wonderful. 66. So 10 minus 6, 4. Right? So can I say that 16, 4 by 11? Right? What is 4 by 11? Also minute in terms of fraction. So what I'll do, I'll convert this one into the seconds. So 4 by 11 into 60. Right? So again, I'll get 240 divided by 11 seconds. So just divide as a beginner again. So how many times? 2 times 22. 4 minus 2, it becomes 2. So 1, that is 11. I'll get how much here? 9. So 0.8, right? So 88. It means 0.8 means what? Approximately 22 seconds. So can I say, friends, the answer is, I took 3, right? Answer is 3 hours, right? How many minutes? 16 minutes. How many seconds? 22 seconds. That must be the accurate answer. Even 21, 22 is okay, no problem. But remember, the decimal is given 0.8. It's more than 0.5, friends. So make it 22. The safer side, no? Accurate answer. 3 hours, 16 minutes, 22. At this time, the minute hand and hour hand coincide. It means they will make 0 degree between 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock, isn't it? Between 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock. Here we go for the next question. Yeah, here. Try this one, Priyanka. At what time between 8 and 9 o'clock will the hands of the clock be in the same straight line but not together? I hope you would have understood. So I'm waiting for your reply for 10 seconds. Ronak got 7:43:38. Okay, Ronak. I locked your answer. Don't change it again. 8 and 9. No? Ronak, the time what you have said, can you imagine, can you visualize in the mind? Ronak? 7:43 कभी होगा क्या straight line? This is 12. This is 6. 3. This is 9. 7, 8, 10, 11, 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, Rahul saying 8, 10. Rahul, okay, Rahul, Neha, Dilip, Bhavna. Okay, I am getting the same, what is called timing and the minutes, hour and minutes. But seconds I'm getting different, my dears. Everybody just check it. Check your own answers. Check it 1 second, your own answers. You go look at this. I need 8 and 9, right? In between. In between. The timing should be as such, as like this. Approximately, I can say this way. Right? This is the middle. I'm saying approximately between 8 and 9. It means हो सकता है 8 बज के 10 minutes, 8 बज के 11 minutes, और हो सकता है, it's quite possible 8:13, 8:15, right? 8:05, 8:07, 8:09. Approximately we can get it, no problem. But exact answer. Now Srinivas, Hussein, Harshini, Dhanush, I'm getting the exact answer, all same answer. Let's check out, friends. Remember why did I draw this diagram? just to keep in the mind which formula I should use it. Remember, I told you two formula. One is 30H minus 11 by 2M. Another one is 11 by 2M minus 30H. Right? If if the two hands coincide, what did I do? I can equate any one formula because zero is there that side. The other side 0 degree. But this side zero is not there. That makes sense. We have to use differently. I think the mistake what he did. I mean, what is called the person name I forgot. Niranjan, I think. Ronak. And Ronak did the same mistake, I think. No, he would have used which one? Second formula. Remember, look at the clockwise, friends. The clockwise. Which hand is leading? I can say our hand is leading. Our hand leads here. It means I can use this one, right? This one. So 30 theta, how much given? 180 degree. Because straight line should be 180 degree. So 30H, 30 into, what is the first timing here? R 8. So 8 minus 11 by 2M. M I do not know, friends. So can you tell me what should be? Just I should not use much more step. Can I say M is equal to, friends? So 180, this is 240, you know? So 240 and this is minus given here. We'll go that side. So 240 minus 180, how much I'll get? I hope. Can anybody tell me? And into 2, right, Sanket? Into 2. 120. Right. Now, I hope everybody would have got the answer now. So can I say 120 divided by 11 minutes? Right? Up to this, I hope everybody would have got the answer. Sanket. And remember, Ronak, I hope you understood what is your mistake. Right? So just as a beginner, if you solve it, so how many times will go? 11 one times, that is 1, right? 0 decimal, how many times? 9 times. I'm so sorry, don't go this way, no? So what should be, to keep it up to here only, so what should be? So 10, right? 10 1 by 11. I'm sorry, 1 minute. 1 minute, my dear. Yes, 10 by 11. It's very simple. I hope you would have understood, everybody. Right? So this is that. So what is this one? This is the minute in terms of fraction. So convert into again seconds. Right? So what could be 600 divided by 11? So just divide. Can you divide now? Wonderful. Great. Dilip. So 11 divided by 600. So I'm just doing it for everybody as a beginner. So of course, remember sometime in the placement, the calci will not be allowed sometime, you know. So just do this way. So how many times? 5 times. So 55. This is 5 here. 0 again. How many times? 44 times. 4 times 44. That is 6.5 5 times, you know, 0.5. It means that, can I say that 0.5 given here? So we can go for this 55. It means, can I say 8 hours? How many minutes? 10 minutes and 55 seconds. Right? 55 seconds. Very simple. So I hope this is the one way you can solve it. And remember, I'm giving you homework for you. At your house, try finding the 90 degree also. Take any two hours, you know, 2 hours. Take 8 and 9, 9 and 10, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and find how many times you're getting 90 degree, right? And also find the exact time between the hours, 2 hours, when you will get the 90 degree or 60 degree or 40 degree. You try at home all this. If doubt, you can list all the typical questions of the placement. That's why I'm discussing all these questions. We'll go for the next friend. This is the 5th one. Tell me the answer for this. Typical question, that is very, tell me the answer for this. A watch gains 5 seconds in 3 minutes. Right? Gains means what? Fast. And was set at 8 a.m. at right. So 8 o'clock, the watch has been set correctly. Right? So 10 a.m. is now the time. Right? So what is the time, exact time showing in the, not exact time, of course, the fast time, no? I mean the gaining time, we can say that 10 a.m. So look at this, 2 hours means what? 120 minutes. So given your 3 minutes, it runs faster every 3 minutes, 5 seconds, right? So 120 minutes, 120 minutes, how many seconds will be? Cross multiply, 120 into 5, divide by 3, right? Wonderful, great. So Sanket and Rahul, 200, right? 200 seconds means what? How many? 200 seconds means, can I say 3 minutes is 180, right? So 3 minutes 180 and 20 seconds extra, right? So out of this 3 minutes and 20 seconds, it means the time will show 10 o'clock, 3 minutes and 20 seconds. That should be the time. Because gaining every 5 minutes now. So from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, how many minutes altogether? 2 hours. 2 hours means what? 120 minutes, right? So in 120 minutes, after 120 minutes, it will gain 200 seconds, right? It means will be fast. 200 seconds will be fast. It means 200 seconds means what? 3 minutes, 2 seconds. It means the time will show that is 10 hours, 3 minutes, 20 seconds. This will be the exact time. I hope Dilip, Sanket, and Rahul, everybody would have understood. Right, everybody, can you go with the next one? Now I'll just give you some work for the background work for you, not for me, for you. I mean, just find out also in 12 hours, how many times the minute hand and hour hand coincide. And also find out in 12 hours, the minute hand and hour hand make straight line. How many times do they make straight line? Try thinking all these things in the mind at home. And you will get many ideas in the clock. Notes, a few notes are there. These are typical questions and the few notes. Hands of a clock meet a gap of every this seconds, remember. This is a very important point. And also a very important point is what I said just now. Hands of a clock meet 11 times in 12 hours. Why 11 times? No, you would have, many beginners will make an error here and will confuse. So why 11 times? Every hour they should meet one time, right? Because the minute hand runs faster. It means the minute hand has to cross the hour hand to make one round and to make 1 hour, right? So though you will think, of course, every hour the minute hand and hour hand should meet one time. That should be 12 times. Why 11 times? This is your homework. Try it. Why 11 times? And again, hands of a clock are perfectly opposite to each other. It means the 180 degree, 11 times in 12 hours, and 22 times in a day. And also try, of course, every time the minute and hour hand should be in a straight line. But except, there is one condition, except one duration, except 2 hours, they make only one time a straight line. So that is the background work. So you do at work out of this question, and then tell me the next class what should be the answer for this. And any other angle made 22 times, remember, in 12 hours. Any other angle, 90 degree. It means that, can you tell me 90 degree every hour they'll make 2 times, except, and there's also the one, there's except is there. Except there's a one optional, there they don't make 90 degree. Right, so I'll try solving 12 hour. Let's say 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 11. This is 11, 12, 1. The minute hand and hour hand coincide only one time in this duration at 11. At 12. That's why 11 times. Except this everywhere. It means except this duration. Every hour, the minute and hour hand coincide one time. Every hour. Except 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock. 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock, they coincide only one time at 12. Try this at home, then you will understand. Anyway, we'll go for the next topic, that is the call calendar. I hope you would have understood, friends, the clock, the typical questions, what we should discuss. That's all the typical questions you will get in the drive. Not more than that. Okay. We'll go for this one now. The first, there are a few concepts we should understand before solving the questions, right? Questions of what is called calendar. And the few concepts you must be knowing it, and few would not be knowing it. So of course, as a matter of fact, I will start as a beginner. So you know that. So let's start from here. The first point, the first concept is what is the odd days? What is the odd days? This is very important. Odd days. And I defined it number of odd days, number of days which cannot be grouped into the week. That is odd days. Right? It's not the number of odd days is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. No, that's not the odd days. Odd days means the number of days which cannot be grouped into the week. Example. Out of 8 days, how many odd days will get? Of course, I will get odd days is how many? 1 odd day. Out of 7 days, how many odd days? 0 odd days. Very, very simple. I understood. Because why is that? Because 1 week, I get to complete 1 week. Let's say out of 12 days, how many odd days? So we'll get 1 week plus how many odd days? 5 odd days. So sorry, 5. Right? Because 1 week means what? 7, remainder is 5, remaining 5. It means that what I'm doing basically, I'm dividing the number of days by 7. That's all. Remainder is called odd days. What is the remainder here? Remainder is 5. Remainder is odd days. What is the quotient? Quotient is the week, number of week. Right? Let's say out of 23 days, tell me everybody, how many odd days? I'm waiting for your reply. 23 days, how many odd days? Wonderful. 2 odd days. So how many weeks we can make? We can make 3 weeks, right? 3 weeks, how many odd days? 2 odd days. It means 23, right? Divide by 7. What is the remainder? Remainder must be 2. That is the number of odd days. I hope you would have understood the odd days meaning, friends, everybody. Priyanka, Dhanush, Bhavna, right? So I am assuming that you understood number of odd days. Whatever number given, divide by 7. Remainder is called the odd days. It means extra days which cannot be grouped into the week, which cannot be included into the week. In 1 week, 7 days. Apart from the multiple of 7, whatever we get extra, apart from multiple of 7, number of odd days, it means the remainder. Divide by 7, take the remainder, it's called odd days. Now, second point, friend. Second point is that very important, leap year and ordinary year. Leap year and ordinary year. Very, very important. What is a leap year? Leap year also people get confused always. In the case of non-century, right? In the case of non-century, the year must be divisible by 4. When? In the case of non-century, should be divisible by 4. Example, non-century means what? Not multiple of 100. Example, 2012, non-century. 2016, 2020, 912. These all are non-century leap year. Ordinary year, of course, let's say 2011 is ordinary year. Why is that? Because not divisible by 4. I mean, whatever is not the leap year, those years which are not the leap year is called ordinary year. Very, very simple, you understand. Now, in the case of century, the year must be divisible by 400 to be a leap year. It means that, let's say it means that Can I say that, let's say 2000, okay, no? That is called century. This must be divisible by 400. 2400, also a leap year, right? 1200, also a leap year. Like remember, for 1900 is the leap year. No, it's not the leap year, because 1900 will not be divisible by 400. Of any century, you should check the century year must be divisible by 400. That's called the leap year. If the non-century, the year must be divisible by 4. It's called the leap year. Now, you would have understood. Now, what is the total number of days in the leap year? Of course, you know that that is 366 number of days in a leap year. It means how many weeks altogether? 52 weeks. So how to get the weeks? Just divide by 7. The quotient will get the, this is the quotient, this is the remainder. So how many odd days? 2 odd days. Right? I'll get 2 odd days in one leap year. In one leap year, 2 odd days. In what about how many number of days in ordinary year? Of course, you know 365, because of February of 28 days only. In the leap year, February of 29 days. That's why one increment here. It just divide 365 divide by 7. The quotient will give you the number of weeks. That is, there are 52 weeks, and remainder will give you the number of days. That is 1 day. It means, remember this point, very, very important. In one ordinary year, 1 day, right? And one leap year, how many odd days? 2 odd days. Keep in the mind this all the points, because we will be using all the points after, while solving the problem, right? Now we'll go for the slide next concept question. We'll try here. What's the question given here? Very simple. Can you anybody tell me the answer? Find the number of odd days from 1st January to 31st August. It means that, can I say that Jan to August, Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, and August, right? Can you tell me, everybody, January, how many days in January? Right? It's not given in which year, leap year, what? It means no, it's ordinary year. It's not given. So let's assume here ordinary year, right? Ordinary year. So what? January is 31 days. You know this, 31 days, right? Wonderful. Yes, Sonali, in the question it's not given. If not given in the question, remember always by default is ordinary year, right? By default. If given, that's then valuable, no problem then, Sonali. If not given, then assume ordinary year. Three days non-leap year, Rahul. Okay, Rahul, Rekha. Fine, we'll try all together now as a beginner. February, 28 days. March, 31 days. Right? April, 30 days. May, January, Jan, Feb, March, April, May. May again 31 days. May, June, 30 days. July, 31 days. And August, again 31 days. Right, everybody? Harshini, you got the answer. We'll check it out, Harshini. Let's check out. Now, out of 31 days, how many odd days altogether? 30, how many odd days in 30? So 7 divided by 7, 3 odd days. Right? What about here? 0 odd days. What about here? 3 odd days. What about here? Altogether. 2 odd days, 3 odd days, 2 odd days, 3 odd days, and 3 odd days. Add all this. 3 plus 3, 6 plus 2, 6, 7, 8, 8 plus 10, 13, 13 plus 3, 16, 16 plus 3. Right? How many will you get? So 3, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19. Remember 19 odd days we got, but remember the odd days must be lesser than 7. Why? Why is that? Because I am dividing by 7. It means I should divide by again by 7 and take the remainder. What is the remainder then? Remainder 7 twos are 14. It means 2 weeks and 5 extra. 5 is the answer. Wonderful, Priyanka, Jamuna, Rahul. Rahul, no problem, Rahul. That happens sometime. So it means just try. Right, Dhanush, Shreya. I hope everybody would have got the answer. We'll go for the next because no time, enough time for us. We'll go for the next question, friends. Tell me yes. We'll go for the next question now. Here we go for the next question, number 2. What is the number of odd days in the year 2010? Wow. Yeah. Tell me, everybody. कुछ तो बोल दो, बहुत simple है. हाँ, 2010 leap year, ordinary year. Tell me, is the ordinary year, right? Ordinary. Why ordinary? Because non-century must be divisible by 4, but it is not divisible by 4, right? So in ordinary year, how many odd days? Only 1 odd day. Very, very simple. Great, Ronak. Go for the next one, number 3. Now the main question starts from here. Yes. Find the number of odd days in any 100 years. Right? I repeat. Find the number of odd days in any 100 years. We'll try it. Remember, is given number of years given, 100 years given. So don't get confused with. So let's say I'm trying from here. Let's say 100, 104, 105, 106. Up to कितना हो जाएगा? I need 100 years, right? So 199. Isn't it? Everybody, tell me yes or no. Right? Jamuna, what Jamuna? Only 2 you were saying, Jamuna. No. Nikhil, no. Ronak, okay. Yes, Sharanya. It means 100 years we wrote it. But remember, out of 100 years, I should know how many leap years, isn't it? I should know how many leap year, and also I should know how many ordinary year. How many leap year and how many ordinary year. Acha, tell me, Neha, Sonali, all this, how many leap year? Ronak is saying 25. Ronak, clean bold. Said Dilip, Priyanka, clean bold. And everybody got clean bold. Everybody. Rahul is saying 0 leap year. No, my dear. Niranjan is saying 26. No, Niranjan. Yes, Harshini, 24. Nikhil, 24. Yes, not 25, friends. Remember why. I'm 24 leap year should be. 24 leap year. What remaining? Remaining is 76 ordinary year. Why 24? Look at everybody. Why 24? 100 is the century year. Century year must be divisible by 400, which is not divisible. It means 100 is not the leap year. So I will get which is the leap year? 104, 108, 112, 116, 120, 124, 128, 132, 136, 140, 144, 148, 152, and so on, right? Remember? So I'll get 24 times. So what you would have done, you would have included this one also. That becomes 25. So I should not take this because it's century. In the case of century, the year should be divisible by 400. So I should subtract, that is 1. That is why 2476. Now, in every 1 leap year, friends, how many odd days? Dhanush? Yes, my dear, you try any Ronak. That's why this is the one work I want to tell you. Do it again. At 2000, right? I should not take 2000. Why is that, Ronak? Niranjan, remember, I cannot take 2000. I'll tell you why. Just give me a time for 10 more minutes, friends. So you will understand completely all this confusion, right? So give me a time for Niranjan for 10 more minutes. You will understand. Now, leap year is 24. In every leap year, how many odd days? 2 odd days. So can I say 2 into 24? I'll get extra number of days, that is 48. And one ordinary year, how many odd days? Only one odd days. I can get number of extra odd days in this many days, this many years. It means 76. So I can add, I can find the odd days, or I can find individual odd days. No problem. I get the same thing. Remember remainder theorem. Remainder theorem. So what I'll do? You want to find out the separate number of odd days? No problem. Divide by 7. Divide by 7. So how many odd days I'll get here? How many orders will get here? 7 divide 40 for 7 6 are 42. 42 and here 6, isn't it? Bolo yes or no? 6 here, odd days. What about here? 70 times again 6. Together I get 12. Of course, the number of odd days must be lesser than 7. Again divide by 7. Get the remainder. What is the remainder here? 5. So number of odd days must be 5. So remember everybody, this is the one conclusion. In any 100 years, you will get 5 number of odd days, always. Always. Keep in the mind this point. Remember what is 6 here? Don't get confused, everybody. This is the remainder, This is the remainder. Remainder is the number of odd days. So I added the remainder, I got the 12, I got again remainder. Because the number of odd days should not be more than 7. So 5. Right, Priyanka. So 200 years, tell me how many odd days? Niranjan, are you there? Are you listening, Niranjan? 200 is how many odd days? So 5 plus 5, Niranjan, 10. 10 divided by 7, 3. 3 odd days. How did I get? 5 plus 5, 10. Again divide by 7. The remainder is 3. Right? Okay. Now tell me 300 years, how many odd days? So again 5 plus 5 plus 5, 15. Divided by 7. Remainder is? Sorry. 1. Yeah, 1 odd. Wonderful. Great. Dhanush, Priyanka. Now very interesting. Now Niranjan, you will understand here. 400 years, how many odd days? Anybody tell me? That is 0 odd days. Niranjan, keep it, watch out very carefully. Now, why is that? Why is that? The calendar what we use in the world, the name is Gregorian. The calendar name is Gregorian. That is a calendar name, right? The property of this calendar is, the property of this Gregorian, that is the name of the calendar, what we use in the world. The property of this calendar is, the calendar repeats after every 400 years. I repeat once again. The calendar repeats after every 400 years. What does it mean? It means that, let's say in this year, 14th March, it's Sunday. So after 400 years, in that particular year, the 14th March should be Sunday, right? It repeats. Whenever it repeats, we'll get the order 0. Tell me once again, let's say today is Sunday. Today is 22, no? Today is 22nd April, right? 22nd April, which day today? Today is Wednesday, right? Let's say Wednesday. So next Wednesday, when we'll get? Next Wednesday, look at this, you can see the screen. Next Wednesday we'll get 29. Yes or no? Right? 29 will get next Wednesday. Why? Because the odd days between this is 0. It will repeat. The odd days between second, this is 0 because 7, no? What is the difference here? 7. Out of 7 days, how many odd days? 0 odd days. It will repeat. So after every 7, of course, we'll get the Wednesday. 22nd is a Wednesday, 29 is a Wednesday. Next Wednesday we'll get when? 29. Next Wednesday, 6th March, 6th May, right? You will get the Wednesday, right? So the orders is 0. What does it mean? I'll tell you it means that after every 400 years, the calendar gets repeated. So can you tell me, friends, what should be, let's say 500 years, how many odd days in 500 years? Anybody? How many odd days? Wonderful. 500 years, the odd days is 5. 600 years, what is the odd days? Tell me. 3. 700 years, what is the odd days? That is 1. 800 is what is the odd days? 0. Remember, the multiple of 400, right? The number of odd days will get repeated. Again, I'll get 0. So 5310, 5310, 5310, 5310, right? So remember one point, the multiples of 400 years. So I will get always the number of odd days 0 because the calendar repeats. This is the one reason. There is one more reason I am leaving to you. This one reason is the calendar repeats after every 400 years. That's why 1 or 0 odd days. Now we'll try the questions. Important question now, very basic and typical and classical question. What they ask in the placement. Yeah, here we go. Tell me, friends. This one. What was the day of the week on 28th May 2006? All right, I'm solving it. Look at the everybody board. See, different. There are two strategies to solve it. The one strategy is the coding method. I mean, you have to bug up the codes. The other strategy is the concept, right? So at the first time you feel difficulty because it involves the steps, the few steps. But remember, once you solve 2 and 3, 4 questions, you will find very easy. Right? You will find very easy. So I will suggest you can go through the concept, not the code remembering, because codes are given, no? And we as a student, we forget the code in the exam hall because I have observed many times. Look at this. Yes, Rahul, we'll try out. I do not know the answer, my dear. We'll try out the answer. What is the answer? 28 May. Let's say right here. 28 May means which month? 5th month, no? 5th and 2006. Now tell me. Now I'll find out number of odd days in 20 out of 28. Number of odd days here. Number of odd days here. I will add all number of odd days. I will get number of odd days here. If I'll get odd days is 1, it means the Monday. If I'll get odd days is 2, it means Tuesday. If I'll get odd days 3, it means Wednesday. If I'll get odd days 4, number of odd days 4, it means it's a Thursday. If I get 5, it means the Friday. If I get 6, it means Saturday. If I'll get 0, it means Sunday. Of course, I will never get 7, right? You would have understood. So we'll never get 7 because the number of odd days should be less than 7 only. Now the problem, now Rahul will watch out carefully. Let's check out your answers right or wrong. Now I'll tell you the strategy. How do we solve it? Right. So my main target is finding the number of odd days all together. Right? Number of odd days all together. Now, can you tell me in 28, in this 28, I mean 28 days, how many odd days? You will get 0, isn't it? 0, no problem. Yes, Priyanka, 0. That's all. Now, which month is running now here? Month is running the 5th May. Remember, in this May month, I have calculated the number of odd days, isn't it? It means I have to calculate the number of odd days till April, Jan, Feb, March, and April. Understood? I hope you understood. I should not take May till May. Why? Because in the current month, it means the month of May, I have already calculated the number of odd days, right? 28 days. That's 0 odd days. Now I'll calculate the number of odd days till April from January. January, how many odd days? I know that is 3 odd days. Feb, how many odd days? 0 odd days. Why 0 odd days? Because the current year is a ordinary year. In ordinary year, how many months? Sorry, how many days of the month? This 28 days. It means 0. March, again 3. and April, that is 2, right? So add all this, how much will get? So 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 2, 8. So out of 8, how many odd days? Divide by 7. Remainder is 1. I hope everybody is following. That is 1. Any doubt as of now? Anybody? Just tell me. Give me acknowledgement, everybody. Priyanka, Rahul, Madhuri. Any doubt as of now? Great. Rahul, okay, fine. Jamuna, no doubt as of now. Okay, great. Lakshman, great. I hope everybody. Madhuri, no doubt as of now. Nidhi is there. Right. Anyway, look at this. Now, remember in the current year 2006, current year 2006, I have calculated the number of odd days, isn't it? You know, it means that 28th May tak, it means up to 28th May, I have calculated number of odd days. So I should calculate till 2005, right? 2005, till 2005. Not 2006, because in the current year 2006, right? So I should not take 2006, right? Because in the current year 2006, I have already calculated the number of odd days. When? Till what time? Till 28th May. 28th May, right? Now, so I should take 2005. Now I should find out till 2005 how many odd days. Not in the current year, remember. I should find out till the first year to this year how many odd days. Now the previous question will help us finding the number of odd days. So how do you break this one? Can I break this way? 2000 plus 5, no problem. So in 2000, how many odd days? 0 odd days. Why 0 odd days, friends? I told you. I told you. So 0 odd days, why? Because every 400 years, the calendar repeats. So 400, 0 odd days, 800, 0 odd days, right? 1200, 0 odd days, 1600, 0 odd days, right? So 1600, 0 odd days, right? Next, 2000, 0 odd days. Now, how many odd days here in the 5? So I should find how many leap year and how many ordinary year. So how many leap year are 5? This is a non-century, right? Non-century divided by 4. What is the quotient? Quotient is 1. It means 1 is leap year and remaining is ordinary year, right? 1 is a leap year because the multiple of 4, non-century means what? Multiple of 4. How many leap year? Only 1 leap year. And how many ordinary year? 4 ordinary year remaining. So in 1 leap year, how many odd days? 2. So 1 into 2. 2 odd days here. How many odd days here? 4 into 1. 4. So 4 plus 6. Of course. 6 odd days. Right? So 6 odd days here, 0 odd days here. All together 6 odd days. So what? 0, add all 7 odd days. Right? So what should be the answer? 7 odd days. Divide by 7. What is the remainder? Remainder must be 0. Remainder 0 means what? What is my answer? Answer must be Sunday. Right. Tell me anything wrong that you did not understand. I will calculate once again. From which point? I will repeat anyway. I will repeat once again. What did I do? First, I found the number of orders in the days. I should take the previous month always. Previous month till April, from January, I found the number of odd days, that is 1. 2006, I should take always the previous year, till previous year. It means 2005. So I broke this way because the previous question, we know that every 400 years, the 0 odd days. So of course, 2000 years, 0 odd days. A non-century year is 5. Out of 5, how many leap year? Only 1 leap year. Multiple of 4, only 1. How many ordinary year? 4 ordinary year. In 1 leap year, 2 odd days, 1 into 2. In 1 ordinary year, in 1 leap year, 2 odd days. In 1 ordinary year, 1 odd day. So just multiplied 6 odd days altogether. I plug in 6 here. So I found total number of odd days, that is 7. Divided by 7, remainder is 0. The answer is Sunday. Now you will try one question, friends. You try yourself one question, then we can go for the next module. Yeah, try this. Try this one, everybody. 1971. If I get the common answer, I will not solve. If I get the different answers, I will solve it. Let's check out. Let's see that. I'll give you a clue. 29th July. 7th, no? 7th, 1971. So here I'll get number of odd days 1 up to June, you know, up to June. So Jan, Feb, March, April. Okay, Sharanya, I logged your answer. May, June. Oh my God, I'm getting different answers. Sharanya got Monday, Priyanka got Sai Dilip got Tuesday, Dharani got Tuesday, Neha got Tuesday. So I think I have to. Sharanya, can you check it once again, my dear? Check it once again, Sharanya. So if I'm getting the common answer, I will not solve it. And everybody check it, now. Everybody check it. Now I'll 1970. I will find it. I will find. So 1900 plus 70. Or I can also break it this way, just to make you understand. 600 plus 300, isn't it? So 600, how many odd days? We know that 0 odd days. How many odd days? 1 odd day, no? Yes, 1 odd day. Now I got number of orders this side already. Now this side, 70 is the number of years. This is the number of years. Oh my God, Rahul got Thursday, Priyanka Tuesday. Rahul, check it once again. Check it once again, Rahul. So I'm trying it, everybody, because we're getting different answers. So let me try. So 70 given, now 70, how many leap year I'll get here? So I'll divide by 4. I'll divide by 4. So 1 time, that is 4, 3 carry. This is 17, isn't it? Will I get 17 leap year, my dear? Yes, Rahul, 17 leap year. How many ordinary year? Remaining kitna ho jayega? So 10 minus 7, 3, 6, 53, right? Right, 53. So in 1 leap year, how many odd days? 2 odd days. So 34 plus 53. Add both together. So I'll get 7 here, 5, 8. Divide by 7. What is the remainder? Remainder I'll get 3. Is it 3 remainder? 7, 1. Remainder 3, right? I hope. 7 ones are 7. Carry 1. This is difference 1. 7 twos are 14. Yes, remainder 3, right? So can you tell me how many remainders you're getting all together in the year? Up to this, I'm getting 3 plus 1, 4. 3 here and 1 here. 4. Now up to June, right? Up to June. Jan, how many? 3. Feb, 0. March, 3. April, 2. May, 3. June, 2. Isn't it? Right? Why Feb 0? Because this is the nonsense. This is the non-ordinary year, current year. So 3 plus 3, 6 plus 2, 8. 8 plus 2, 10 plus 3, 13. So now 13. Out of 13, how many odd days? How many odd days? 6 odd days. Right? Wonderful. So how much you'll get? 6 plus 4 plus 1, 11. Divide by 7. How many odd days? Remainder. Remainder is 4, right? Remainder is 4. So what is the answer? The answer must be 4 means what? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I hope you got the answer, everybody. The mistake, where did you get? Check it, your mistake. Sharanya, check it, your mistake. Yes, Priyanka, Bhavna, check your mistake, my dear. Yeah, I hope everybody got it. This is a concept wise, of course you will never forget. I am moving around the number of odd days, nothing else. Number of odd days. Once you get number of odd days, all done, nothing else. See, this is the breaking into this part that makes only 2 or 3 times initially will feel difficulty, because you know that 1900 years, of course 16 plus 3 will get always 1. So next time don't break it. Yes, right, right. That's also true, my dear Rahul. 100 years, 5 odd days, 300 years, 15 odd days, it means 1 odd day. Yes, Rahul. Yes, 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 right. I hope we can go for the next one. Now go for the quiz now. We have a quiz question, please, and the technical team. And you try the quiz very calmly. Just have a ready with the pen and all, because you should invest more time in the quiz, at least 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Yes, we got the quiz link. Please go for the quiz, everybody. And once you finish it, please tell me. After finishing the quiz, and tell me. Yes, Rahul, wonderful, Rahul. You finished it. I hope everybody would have finished it. Rahul, how was the question, Rahul? How did you find the question? Was it difficult or easy? Mr. Rahul. Easy, wow. Great then. Then impressive. Nita, very nice, Nita. Nikhil, how was the question, Nikhil and Nita? Was it very easy or you can just... Shreya, how was the question? Okay, very easy. Okay, Shreya. I mean, it means you would have got all right answer or correct answer, right? Great. That's very nice. Very, very nice. Great. Shall we go for the next module, friends? We have only half an hour time. So can we start the next module, that is the cube? Dilip, right, Dilip. So I want to listen from at least 30 members, right? There are 65 members in this group. If you not reply back, so it seems that I am just discussing, I am training the robots. So can you... Suvarsha, Yamini, what are people doing? Aishwarya, Ashish, Srijit, Shivam, Sharanya, Sankit, Rohit, Ritika. There are two Rahuls are there. One Rahul T and Rahul. Okay. Great. Wonderful. Varshini, Rohit, Ritika, all done. Sophia, Aman. Great. Rekha. Good. No, the few names are very familiar, no, very familiar to this many classes. I think this is the fourth session for you, right? I hope so. This fourth or fifth, fourth session, I think. So few names are very familiar by the names, you know. I mean, the way you write on this, Neha, Madhura, Sonali, Rekha, Shreya, wonderful. Chalo, we'll go with the next one now. Huh? So, I mean, the remaining people may be not solving seriously. I do not know, friends. So, how many of you are solving seriously, and how many of you are just lying down on the bed or just listening the story, right? And how many of you just watching TV and I mean in dining hall with your family members? So, Varsha, great. Shreya, great. Nidhi, right. We'll go with the next one that is called, here we go. So we have only time, very less time, very less time, friends. And that's why I will not discuss the quiz questions now. Very easy question, and in fact, so I'll not discuss it. Look at this one now. The first one, just I'll try to find out one-dimensional figure, two-dimensional figures. Like one dimension means what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in one dimension, lengthwise, right? So this is the one dimension, the length given here. So I will cut this wood in lengthwise only, along the length, So let's say I'll cut this wood. If one cut, let's say one cut, how many pieces can be there? Can you reply in the text? If I'll make one cut here, so how many pieces? Two pieces. Wonderful. And two cuts will be how many pieces? Three pieces, isn't it? Three pieces. If let's say one more cut, three cuts, how many pieces? Four pieces. Let's say one more cut, how many pieces? Five pieces, right? Can I say that along one dimension, right? Along one dimension, if number of cut is, let's say, n, right? N is the number of cut. So what will number of pieces? N plus 1, right? This is the number of cuts and this is the number of pieces. So can I say that number of cut is n? It means how many pieces? n plus 1. Wonderful. So can I say that if let's say 19 pieces along one dimension, right? So how many cuts? Batao jaldi. How many cuts? 18 cuts. Wonderful. Wonderful. Not 20. Dilip, clean bold. Priyanka, clean bold. Not 20. Remember, I'm asking reverse order. If 20 pieces, how many cuts? 19 cuts. Right? If 17 cuts, how many pieces? 18 pieces. If 16 cuts, how many pieces? 17 pieces, and so on. If let's say if given 16 pieces, how many cuts? 15. Yes, right? So remember, so number of cuts should be, number of pieces should be more than number of cuts by 1. Right? This is one point. Keep note this point in your mind. Next one, let's say 2-dimension. So let's say two dimension. So this is the 2-dimensional figure. It means length and breadth. Length also given, length given and breadth given. Right? Length and what about, so I am cutting this rectangle, this square into along length, also along breadth. So along length, let's say I'm cutting along length. How many cuts? This is one cut, one cut. This is two. I'll take the red. No, it'll be easy for me. Okay, along one cut here, two cuts here, 3, 4. How many cuts all together? 4 cuts, right? 4 cuts. 4 cuts here, right? I am saying 4 cuts along length. Along breadth also 4 cuts. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again 4 cuts along breadth also. Right? So can you tell me how many pieces along length? How many pieces along length? 5 pieces, because plus 1. How many here? Plus 1, right? Now, since these two are, of course, we have cut what is called lengthwise, along length, along breadth also. So what should I do from here? How to find the number of grids? Number of grids. How to find number of grids here? Of course, L into 5 into 5. That is 25 number of grids. Niranjan, I hope you understood me, my dear. Yes, Dhanush, wonderful. It means length into breadth. I'll find the number of grids. Now the same happens in the case of cube. So what happens? Now we'll see that. This we have seen the 1 dimension, 2 dimension, 3 dimension. What is the important point here? Important point, any 1 dimension, the number of pieces must be more than number of cuts. Remember this point. So very important point is any along any 1 dimension, the number of pieces must be more than the number of cuts by 1. Okay. Here we go for the next one. Yeah. Now we'll try the cube. How we'll cut the cube now? Basically, we'll try anyway, but also we'll try once again here the basic concept. Let's say this is 3 dimension or 2 dimension. What 3 dimension means? What? The cube. I am drawing a cube here just for you. And remember, we should draw the same way while solving a problem. And there are so many ways to draw a cube. But solve this problem, this cube makes sense to visualize well in the mind. So I will appreciate, I will suggest you to draw this way. Cube, 3 dimension, it means the length into breadth into height. Let's say I'm cutting along length 2 cuts. 1, right? And 2. 2 cuts. 2 cuts I'll get it here. How many pieces I will get along the length? Of course, 3 pieces. This is the cuts and this is the pieces. Right? Now breadth wise, look at this. 1, 2. Again 2 here. So how many pieces? 3. Now height wise, along the height, 1 and this is 2. So again 2 here. So how many pieces again along? Of course 3. It means to find the number of cubes, smaller cubes, right? So how many will get? 3 into 3 into 3. I'll get 27 smaller cubes. If I take separately all this, 27 smaller cubes. This is what the class of today's the last 20 minutes, friends. So we'll try to cut the cubes, to find out the number of face painted and all. So I'll go from the start scratch so you can build up the confidence level. Go from here, and we'll try something about the cube here. So I just drawn all these things just to avoid, just to reduce the consumption of time, right? So look at this number of vertices. How many? 8. You know this. Number of faces means what? How many? 6. Why 6 faces? Remember, of course, you can see that this is the one face, 1, backside 2, top 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 faces. Number of edges, of course, you can see that number of edges, which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 edges. Right? I hope everybody getting it, right? Now, so 6, look at this diagram. That's why I'm telling you, friends, you should always draw this diagram. What I'm saying, this diagram. This is the very simple to visualize it, this diagram. So 3 faces are visible and 3 faces are hidden, right? And how many corners? Look at this, 1, 2, well, of course, look at here. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Just keep in the mind this one, one corner is there. Now, of course, 12 edges. You can say 12 edges there. We'll try to, and remember, what is a cube meaning? No? Of course, you know this. I'm not want to invest much more time of telling the cube. If any square, if you project into three-dimensional figure, that's the cube. If any rectangle is projected in 3D, that is called the cuboid. Right? Cube means all the edges are equal. All edges are equal. Very simple. So we'll try the faces 6, number of vertices 8, number of edges 12. Keep in the mind, friends, and let's go for the question. We'll try one by one question here. Now, here we go. A solid cube is cut into 27 smaller pieces. What is the maximum and minimum number of cuts are required? Tell me, everybody. I need 27 smaller pieces. 27 smaller pieces. 27 smaller pieces. If I need more number of cuts, right? More number of cuts. What I'll do, I hope you understand what I meant to tell. If I need more number of cuts, what I'll do, I will cut along one dimension. I will cut along one dimension only. It's saying pieces, friends. Dhanush, yes, Dhanush, right? Rahul, along one dimension I will cut. Why is that? Because to get more number of cuts. So how many pieces given already? Given 27. So how many cuts should be? 26 cuts. To get the more number of cuts. Now, how to get minimum number of cuts? Minimum number of cuts. To get the minimum number of cuts, of course, I will cut along all the dimension. Remember, L into B into H. When remember, always I'm telling you to find the minimum number of cuts, you have to cut along all dimension to make 27 smaller pieces. So how will break this one into 3 parts? 27 को break कर सकते हैं 3 into 3 into 3. This is the number of pieces, friends. Remember, this number of pieces. Number of cuts कितना हो जाएगा? Lesser, ना? So 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here. So number of cuts कितना हो जाएगा all together? Number of cuts must be 6. So 6 is the smaller number of cuts, possible number of cuts, and 26 is the maximum number of cuts to make 27 smaller pieces. So one point note down here. This is a typical question of the placement drive. If the question is find out the more number of cuts, it means I will cut along one dimension. If the question is find out the minimum number of cuts, so I will cut along all the dimensions. Right? So I will break 27 into this part, 3 into 3 into 3. If given some other numbers also, I'll break it. I'll break such that I will get the lesser number of cuts. Remember this point. We'll try that question also. Here we go. Number 2. Yeah. This is very simple. Tell me the answer fast. I wait for your reply, friends. Tell me the answer. Wonderful. Wonderful. Rahul, Niranjan, Dharini, Shreya. See, the question is not given minimum or maximum. But remember, also given 125 smaller identical cubes. It's not given the pieces. If I also cut along one dimension, Rohit, right? So I will get the pieces. I will not get the cube. I'll get the cuboid. So what is the question is here? Find the 120. Find the number of cuts to make 125 smaller identical cubes. The cubes means I have to cut along all dimension here. That too equally, right? I have to cut one to make 125 pieces along all dimension equally. So I should know how many pieces along each dimension. So equally 5 into 5 into 5 number of pieces along each dimension. So number of cuts kitna? This is the number of pieces. Number of cuts kitna ho jayega? -1, that is 4 here. -1, that is 4 here. -1, that is 4 here. Because we know that in along each dimension, the number of pieces should be more than number of cuts by 1. You know? So this is that. So we'll add all this. I'll get total number of cuts required to make 125 pieces. Kitna ho jayega? 12. Right answer, Priyanka. Everybody, I hope you understood everybody now. We'll go for the next question, friends. Number 3. Here we go. This question. This question appeared, I remember, that is in one of the exams. It was exams. It was AMCAT. Try this question now. A solid cube cut into. I'm sorry. This is two times. I don't cut here. Cube cut in. Okay, cut into 100 smaller pieces. Right. What is the maximum and minimum number of smaller cuts required? Maximum तो पता है आपको ना? Maximum कितना हो जाएगा? 99. Super. Maximum, of course, I will cut along one dimension. So 99 cuts. Along any one dimension. Along any one dimension. So no problem. That is right answer. 99 cuts. How to find the minimum? Rahul is saying 11, Sufia is saying 11, Jamuna is saying 11, Ronak is saying 8. Wow, Ronak, great. Ronak, how did you solve it? How did you break it? I have to cut along all dimension, friends, remember, because I need the minimum. So the few smart people will cut this way, 10 into 1. Number of pieces, number of pieces. And the few smart will cut this way, 10 into 5 into 2, right? The few smart people will cut this way, 25 into 4 into 1. There are so many ways, isn't it? There's so many ways, friends. I'm not saying this is the only way. There's so many ways. And so smart people can cut also this way, no? What is called? That is 25 given, no? 10, 100 given. So can you cut this way? 5 into 5 into 4, isn't it? Also possible this way also. Now we'll try. But remember what I am writing? I am writing number of pieces. I am writing. This is number of pieces. This is number of pieces. This is number of pieces. So how many number of cuts here, friends? 9. Number of cuts 9. Number of cuts 0. कितना होगा यहाँ पे? 18. Okay, we'll check it now. Here we'll get 9 cuts, 4 cuts, 3 cuts. How much here? Of course, I'll get more than that, no? 9 plus 4, that is 13. 13 plus 3, 17. Okay, look at here also. 9, 16, no? 16. Here, 24, 3, 0. That is 27. No, of course, no. As of now, this is the smaller. Now look at this here. I'll get 4 here, 4 here, 3 here, right? So what should be the answer? 4 plus 4 plus 3, 11. Any other possibility is there? Any other possibility? I hope this is one person who said something 8. Who said 8? Who said 8? This is Lakshman. Lakshman, can you tell me how did you do that? Lakshman? Yeah, this is the only one there's no other possibility. Remember, friends, how to find the minimum number of cuts of any number which is not perfect square, right? How to get the number? Remember this number, no? This number should be nearest to each other. The number of pieces along each dimension must be nearest to each other, must be close to each other, right? Must be close to each other. I'll get if given perfect cube, the perfect cube is nothing, no problem in that case, but it's not the perfect cube, it's the 100. So minimum possibility, you have to think very well, no? The break it in 3 terms such that each dimension, the number of number of pieces should be closer to among each other. That's a very, very important point. So answer must be 11. That's all. Go for the next friend now. Next one is, now we'll try the questions. Here we go. This question. If you make 4 cuts on a one side of a cake, tell me how many pieces do you get? Answer. Very simple. Wonderful. That's all. 4 cuts on one side, right? Only 4 cuts. Let's say if I draw this diagram, just to make you understand, along only one dimension. Remember, draw diagram this way only. That's why I'm along one dimension 4 cuts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very, very simple. Wonderful. Everybody jump. 5 answer. That is very simple. I hope you understood. Next one. How many pieces will you get if you make 4 cuts along the length and 4 cuts along the breadth? Again 4 cuts, right? Look at this, 4 cuts. 1, right? 2, 3, again here 4. So of course along the length 4 cuts. So how many pieces? 5 pieces, right? Along the breadth again 4 cuts. How many pieces? 5 pieces. Altogether 25. Very, very simple, friends. This is all the questions appeared in the exams. The drive I have taken from different company specific questions. Now we go to the next one. How many pieces will you get if you make 4 cuts along the length, 4 cuts along the breadth of a solid? Of course, 4 cuts along the length and the breadth. Same thing, isn't it? Let's say I'll make this way this question. 4 cuts along all dimension. So what could be the answer? 4 cuts along all dimension. Right? So this is the 4 cuts along all dimensions of length into breadth into height. All dimensions. What should be now? So length means of course 5, 5, 5. Very, very simple. Right? So 125. Very simple. You understood, I think. Everybody understood. And now you go for the question. Here we go. The question. 5th one. Yeah. Give me the answer for this. A solid cube has been painted red on its faces and then cut into 27 smaller cubes. Batao everybody. I have to make how many smaller cubes? 27 smaller cubes. I have to make 27 smaller cubes. So 27, how do you break? Pieces along each dimension, this one. Number of cuts should be 2, 2, 2. Along which dimension? Let's do that. Then we'll try. 1, 2. Try breadth wise also 2. So 1, 2. Good. Let's say here 1, and this is also 2. I need, remember, solid cube. The first question is, how many smaller cubes have only one face painted? Ajay, tell me one face painted, where will get? Will get at the, you will get at the faces of the cube, you know, this one, isn't it? This one, and this one. If I take this cube out, I get one face painted. So whenever the question is one face painted, look at its face of the cube. Look at its faces. Right? Look at its faces. It means only 6 now, because how many faces altogether? 6 faces. Every face will get only one, right? I can't take this one now. I can't take this one. Why is that? This one, of course, 2 face painted now. This is 3 face painted, remember. Right? So of course I will get only 6. Only 6 cubes, smaller cubes, having one face painted. Only one face painted. It means I will look at the face of the cube, face of the bigger cube. So of course I'll get only one from each face. It means there are 6 faces are there. So each face I'll get only one cube from the middle, right? I can't take the edges cube, and edges will have a 2 face visible. It means 2 face painted. I can't take corner also. Corner means what? All the 3 faces painted. Corner means, of course, all the 3 faces should be painted. Now, how many smaller cubes have only 2 faces painted? Now tell me. Wonderful. No, 2 face painted means what? I will look at the edges. It means edge. How many edges altogether? Look at this. Only at the edges, I should look at its edges. Why is that? Only at the edges I will get the 2 faces painted of the cube. So the one cube, this one, this cube. Of course, I'll get this one also. I'll get this one also. 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 And are not visible, right? So it means, can you see that every edge only one cube? So every edge only one cube into 12 edge. Of course, I'll get 12 edges, 12 cubes. Very, very simple. Madhuri, Sai Dilip, Niranjan, Rahul. Wonderful, great. Now, how many smaller cubes have 3 face painted? Very simple. Kahan pe check karna hai? I should check at the corners. Very simple. At the corners only, yes, Rahul. At the corners only, all the faces are visible from outside. So the 3 faces must be, it means the answer must be 8. Very, very simple. 8 corners. It means the corner, look at this one corner. Each corner, it means each corner will be the answer. Because at the corners only, all the 3 faces of the smaller cube will be visible. How many smaller cubes have no face painted? Very simple hai. Out of 27, minus kitna karna hai? 6 plus 12 plus 8. I'll get the answer. Wonderful, right? One answer. I hope you would have got the answer. So it means it crux. It means that because in the middle, there's one should be one cake in the middle, right? That is that talking about. Now next we'll try. Remember there's a formula for this also. I hope that is not required, but I should tell you. Let's say one face painted. What is the formula? Anybody can tell? Of course, I not required too much for this. Look at this. I hope you would have understood. A number of smaller cubes, 3 face painted, of course, 8. One face painted means what? 6 into n minus 2 whole square. Why is that? Can you tell me why I'm saying this one? Anybody? Because I have to remove 2 from both sides. From this side I have to remove, from this I have to remove number of pieces, right? What is n here? Number of pieces along one dimension, right? The n is the number of pieces along one dimension. So how many pieces in one dimension? 3 only, no? Right? So 3 minus 1. So 3 minus 2 whole square into 6. I'll get 6 answer. So what about the number of smaller cubes which have no face painted? N minus 2 whole cube. It means what is n? What is n? Number of pieces along one dimension, each dimension 3. 3 minus 2 to the power cube. Of course, one answer. Number of smaller cubes with two face painted. What is n? Number of along one dimension, number of pieces along one dimension. 12 into 3, isn't it? I'll get answer 12. So remember this one. Remember this formula works only when all the faces of the cubes painted with the same color. If painted different color, we cannot use the formula. Be careful. Be careful. But one point is very clear in this case. Whenever the question is one face painted, so I should look at the face of the cube. If two face painted, I should look at the edges of the cube, edges. If three face painted, I should look at the corners. That's all. This is a 3 important point. Now the last question we'll try, and we go for the quiz. Yeah, last question. Tell me the answer for everybody. First, read the question carefully. I'll give you time, 1 minute. Yes. Can you, everybody? A solid cube of, oh, got the answer. Wonderful. Who got the answer? Srinivasan, Dharini, Niranjan, Rahul, all 24 got it. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Ronak 2.8. Ronak, what is that? I didn't understand, my dear Ronak. 2 point, I didn't understand. Priyanka, Shreya 2 point. Okay, question number 2 you were saying. Right. No, first question number 1. We'll go one by one, dear. We'll go one by one. First question, how many cubes have only one face painted? क्या answer होगा? How many cubes have only one face painted? Remember, a solid cube of side 8 cm has been painted red, yellow, green on its pairs of opposite faces. What I've shown here, red here, and also backside red, right? This is the green, also this side green, yellow. This should be also yellow. Sorry, yellow, you know, bottom. The opposite face is given. Let me take a green ink. Okay. Now, so and then it cut into cubical blocks of 2 cm each. It means that 2 cm, 2 cm, 2 cm, 2 cm. It means how many cuts? How many pieces along one dimension? I should be 4 pieces along one dimension. It means that how many cuts? The 3 cuts along each dimension, right? 3 cuts along each dimension. So we have done already. Now the question is, how many cubes have only one face painted, my dear? Only one face painted. Look at this. Can I take this one? One face. 1, 2, 3, 4. It means that I can take this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one also 1, 2, 3, 4. I can take this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Of course, every face I'll get only 4 cubes. It's not given red color or yellow color or painted. That's all. Painted. It could be any color, right? So 4 at every face of the bigger cube. How many faces of bigger cube? 6. It means 24 must be the right answer. Yes, Rahul, Ronak. Ronak is very smart, sir. Okay, Ronak. Yeah, Ronak is intelligent. Smart, I cannot say because Ronak, I received the reply, so I can say he's intelligent. Second question, how many, sorry, this is not may, no? This is many. Everybody, excuse me, I'm sorry for that. This is many. How many cubes have 3 faces painted with 3 different color? Wonderful, great. I look at the corners, that's all the corners. Look at all the corners. This is red, right? This is green. You can look at this also figure, and this is the yellow. Different. Also same thing, na? Red, green, yellow. Of course, every corner will have a separate, different colored. So of course the answer must be 8. Next one. How many cubes have one face painted red and all other face unpainted? Very, very simple. Only red color face painted. So I look at the bigger face here. Of course, my answer must be this one, isn't it? This one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I was saying 8. Someone is saying 8 also. One face and the also back side also, right? So 4 into 2, that is 8. Someone said 2 and 4 also, no? I'm not saying. Opposite. Yes, my dear Dhanush, wonderful. Opposite faces also, right? Opposite faces. Be careful. So here also and back side also 4, because the red painted opposite faces, the 2 faces. Next one. How many cubes have 2 faces painted red and green and all other faces unpainted? It means 2 faces red and green. 2 faces painted red and green. It means how many? This is 1, right? 1 and 2. It means I can take this 1, 2. It means 2 faces means what? I will look at the edges. 1, 2. What about other? This one also? 1, 2. Can I take any other, friends? Any other? The answer is 8 or 4. I need red and green. Look at this. This is a red. This is a green. It means it could be this one, right? This one, right? Also this one, my dear. Right. Of course, this one, it means here also, right? Red, green, and backside also 2. So 2, 2, 2, and 2 all. It means 8. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. I hope you would have understood. Should be 8. Right, Rohit? Dilip, wonderful, Dilip. Niranjan, very fine, playing good. Niranjan, Sanket, Dhanush playing good. Shreya, what about the other participants not playing good? Admin, you people must be understanding, receiving the signal from this side. Anyway, Rohit, you got the answer. Next one also, I think. How many cubes have no face painted? Sorry, how many cubes have no face painted red? No face painted red. Achha, why 0? Can anybody tell me why 0? There is no face painted. Have 2 face painted red. Is it possible ever? Not possible, because have 2 face painted, not possible ever, because it's the opposite given. It's not given adjacent. If given the red color painted adjacent face of the bigger cube, then it could have been possible. But it's given opposite. Rohit, I hope you understood, my dear. Right? So answer must be, the answer must be 0. Right? Everybody can, yes, if adjacent, that is a different answer. Yes, Rohit, wonderful. I hope Suvarsha, you understood. Suvarsha, Prapti, Shivam, Rahul. Right. Wonderful. Shall we go for the quiz now, Rohit? Here we go for the quiz now. Yes, my dear. We got the link for the quiz. Please go for the quiz. Many of you completed very simple, no? Very simple question, I think. You would have got the answer, everybody. So the questions was, here's the question, right? This is the question, is it? Everybody? Very simple, right? You would have finished it within 2-3 minutes. Sophia, Dhanush, Shreya, Sankirt, wonderful. Acha, how many, is there anybody who got the wrong answer in any question? Tell me if anybody is there. No, wow, wonderful. Rahul. Rahul, how do you know about everybody? Yeah, I mean, you believe, you trust everybody, right? They can solve it. Right, Rahul. Right, right. No, I'm not talking about you, Rahul. I'm talking about the other people. Rachna got right. Great, Rachna. Wow. Very nice. Very nice. So all the faces of the cubes are painted with the red color. The cube is cut into 64. Acha, cut into 64, Priyanka. So how many cuts are required? 64, na? Right? How many cuts are required? 64 means 4 into 4 into 4 number of pieces along which dimension? Right? So 3, 3, 3. Right? Rahul, 12 cuts. Is it 12 cuts, Rahul? Rahul, 12 pieces along each dimension, 9 cuts. Yes. So 4 into 4 into 4 is the number of pieces. Na? This is the pieces along each dimension, length, breadth, and height. This is the number of pieces. Number of cuts, 3, 3, 3. How many? Because given only one color, no? So I can use the formula also without drawing the diagram. How many smaller cubes have only one face painted? Tell me, what is the answer? A smaller cube, one face painted. One face painted. smaller cube. Wonderful, right? So what, we know the formula. What is the formula, remember? I hope. One face painted. Look at this once again. One face painted 6 into n minus 2 whole square. And two face painted 12 n minus 2. Right? 6 into n minus 2 whole square. So what is n here? 4. 4 minus 2? 2. 2 square? So we get 24. No face painted. How many small cubes have no face painted? We'll see that. So of course n minus 2 whole cube. Isn't it? No face. How many no face painted? Yes, my dear. N how much here? N is 4. N is equal to 4. Because what is 4 here? Number of pieces along one dimension. So 4 minus 2, 2. That is 8. Great. Because all the given same color, then no problem. How many small pieces are 3 face painted? That is 8 here. Number of, that's very simple. How many smaller cubes are there whose 2 adjacent faces are colored in red? Achha, every adjacent, how much will get? It will 2 face painted, no? 2 face painted, 12 n minus 2, isn't it? I hope you understood. 2 face painted. Tell me everybody, yes or no? Right. That is 24 again. That's all. Very, very simple. So CLOCKS problem, the CLOCKS calendar and this one, the cubes. You try the questions, the try assignments, you will feel very easy. And I appreciate if you try the questions within 24 hours. Right? Then you will understand the complete concept. Right? So that's all for the class today, friends. If you have any doubt, you're most welcome to ask. And thanks a lot for joining for the session. I appreciate that. Thank you, everybody. And you keep working. Akshay, sorry, thank you. The team, Genesis team. Thank you so much. Sonali, thank you so much, my dear. Everybody. Rohit, wonderful. I hope, Rohit, you are solving at home also. Harshini, keep working. Good, thank you. Rahul, Jamuna, Shreya, Madhushri, I hope, Madhushri, you are working at home and solving the assignment questions. Complete assignment delete within 24 hours. Then we can understand better. And remember, try solving your own way. I'm telling you again, Shreya. Thank you so much, Dilip. So Madhura Joshi, thank you so much. So try solving all the questions. And if any doubt, you're most welcome to drop a text message in the group, the WhatsApp group. If you have any doubt of the question, so you can take a snapshot of the question, you can drop it there. We will discuss the question. Right, everybody? Thank you. Bye-bye. I am signing off.